सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। ओम नमश्चंडिकाय नमः। ओम विघ्नेश्वराय वरदाय सुरप्रियाय लंबोदराय सकलाय जगद्दिताय नागाननाय स्तुत्यज्ञ विभूषिताय गौरीसुताय गणनाथ नमो नमस्ते। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबिके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। तस्मै नमः परमकारणकारणाय दीप्तोज्ज्वल ज्वलतपिङ्गललोचनाय नागेन्द्रहारकृतकुण्डलभूषणाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रविष्णुवरदाय नमः शिवाय। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विष्णुरूपाय विश्वरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। श्री राम राम रघुनंदन राम राम श्री राम राम भरताग्रज राम राम श्री राम राम रनकर कश राम राम श्री राम राम शरणं भव राम राम। श्री रामचंद्र चरणों मनसा स्मरामि श्री रामचंद्र चरणों वचसा गृह्णामि श्री रामचंद्र चरणों शिरसा नमामि श्री रामचंद्र चरणों शरणं प्रपद्ये। ओम प्रणवौ पवन कुमार खलबन पावक ज्ञान घन जासु हृदयागार बसहु राम सरचाप घन। अतुलित बलधामं हेमशैलाबदेहं दनुजवन कृशानुं ज्ञानिनां मृगगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। बाल समय रवि भक्ष लियो तब तीनहु लोक भयो अंधियारो ताहि सो त्रास भयो जग को यह संकट आनी सो जात न थारो। देवन आनी करी बिनती तब चार दिलो लवी कष्ट निवारो। को नहीं जानत है जग में कभी संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। बाली के त्रास कपीस बस गिरी जात महाप्रभु पंत निहारो। चौकी महामुनि साप दियो तब चाहिए कौन विचार विचारो, के द्विज रूप लिवाए महाप्रभु, सो तुम दास के शोक निवारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कभी, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। अंगद के संग लैन गए सिय, खोज कपीश ये बैन उचारो। जीवत ना बचे हो हम सो, जो बिना सुधि लाए यहाँ पर उधारो। हेरी थके तत सिंधु सबे, तब लाए सिया सुधि प्राण उबारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कभी, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। जय श्री राम। ओ रावण त्रास दई सिय को, सब राक्षस संग कही शोक निवारो। ताही समय हनुमान महाप्रभु, जाये महारजनी चर मारो। चाहत सिया सक सो आज, सो दे प्रभु मुद्रिका शोक निवारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कभी, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। बाण लाग्यो और लक्ष्मण को, तब प्राण, अरे बाण लाग्यो और लक्ष्मण को, तब प्राण तजे सुत रावण मारो। लय गृह वैद्य सुषेण समेत, तब गिरि द्रोण सोबीर उबारो। आनी सजीवन हाथ दई, तब लक्ष्मण के तुम प्राण उबारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कभी, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। रावण युद्ध अजान कियो, तब नाग की फांस सभय सिर धारो। श्री रघुनाथ समेत सबे, दल मोह भयो यह संकट भारो। आनी खगेश तबे हनुमान, जो बंधन काती सो त्रास निवारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कभी, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। अरे बंधु समेत जब यही रावण, ले रघुनाथ पाताल सिधारो। देव ही पूजी भली विधि सोबल, देहु सबे मिली मंत्र विचारो। जाए सहाय भयो तब ही, अहि रावण सैन्य समेत सहारो। कौन ही जानत है जग में कभी, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो, संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। राज किए पर देवन के तुम वीर महाप्रभु धिक विचारो। कौन सो संकट मोर गरीब को जो तुम सो नहीं जात है तारो। बेगी हरो हनुमान महाप्रभु जो कछु संकट होए हमारो। को नहीं जानत है जग में कभी संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो और नाम तिहारो नाम तिहारो नाम तिहारो नाम तिहारो। संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। लाल देह लाली लसे और उधर लाल लंगोर। वज्र देह दानो दलन जय 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 कपिसूर पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। बोले बजरंगबली भगवान की जय। और प्रणाम to all of you. Jai Sitaram. Welcome to our Tuesday evening Hanumanji Chalisa chanting. About an hour or so we are here gathered to give thanks to Hanumanji Maharaj and to allow ourselves to be part of something blissful, something great. All those who are home watching, please, if you can, share this beautiful broadcast or with your friends and family on your social media so that they as well, wherever they are, on vacation, driving, wherever they are, they can participate in this beautiful chanting. Hanumanji Chalisa has, as I always say, this is something that has never gone out of style. Many songs were written and forgotten already. Many songs were written but never being heard by many people. But the Hanumanji Chalisa was written by a 15th century sage. And age after age, people have chanted it. Charo yug paratap tumhara hai parasiddhi jagat ujyara. Hanumanji Maharaj is not going to only, of course, be in Kali Yuga. Not only us that's going to benefit from it, but what happens? Charo yug, Satyug, Treta, Dwapar, Kali Yuga. People from all age will benefit from the blessings of Sri Hanumanji Maharaj. He's not exclusive to one set of people in one age. But sadhu sant ke tumara kavare asurani kandana ramadulare. He will always protect the good. He will always protect the noble, because that is who Hanumanji loves. The noble. Ram ke dware tumara kavare. He will only allow you to pass through the doors of Ramji when you are equipped with devotion. That is Hanumanji's role. This evening we started with the Hanuman Ashtakam, and we say that in this Hanuman Ashtakam, बान लग्यो और लक्ष्मण के तब प्राण तजे सुत रावण मारो, लय गृह वैर्य सुषेण समेत तबे गिरिद्रोण सुवीर उपारो, आनी सजीवन हाथ दई तब लाई आनी सजीवन हाथ दई. What did Hanumanji do when, of course, the Mool Sajivani, when the Mool Sajivani was there to be brought to save Lakshman's life? Lakshman's life was, of course, in danger. The injured Lakshman was in the hands of Bhagwan Ram. You know, they say in life you leave everything to the hands of the doctor, and then the doctor said we leave everything in the hands of God. Lakshman was in the hands of God, so who is Ramji going to say, let's leave him in the hands of who? If you think about it. We always say, leave it in the hands of the doctor do his part. The doctor said, leave it in the hands of the God. Now the injured Lakshman has Hanumanji. The injured Lakshman was in the lap of Ramji. Who's Ramji going to say to leave him in the hands of? He's God already. So he has to leave it in the hands of the bhakta, in the hands of the servant. That is how important a servant is in life. When I say the word servant, I don't mean to demean or degrade anyone, because in this life here, maybe a servant is looked at as someone who you pay to get little jobs done. But in the kingdom of God, the servant has the highest position. A servant has the highest position. The minister is not the highest, but the servant is the highest. There was a time when Ramji Bhagwan was in the court. And he was in the court doing business with his ministers and everything. And Hanumanji walked in, remember, with the sindoor. When he walked in, nobody could speak, nobody could talk, nobody could approach. He had the floor by himself. The servant of the Lord has the highest position. When you're the servant of God, that is the highest throne you can have. And that is why forever those who serve and do so selflessly, they will always find a place at his feet, at his beautiful feet. So, glory to Hanumanji Maharaj. But his strength of course comes from a source. This thing is important to understand. As he's serving, and the Lord now leaves Lakshman in the hands of his devotee, where is Hanumanji getting the strength from? Where is he getting the strength from? What did I always tell you? When you come into a building or to your home, or you visit someone's home, and they have a beautiful light, maybe a chandelier or some nice lights, what do you always do? You always admire the light. Wow, what a beautiful chandelier, or what a beautiful light this is. Look how beautiful it is. Everyone admires the light, but nobody admires the electricity, right? Because people don't see the electricity. Everybody look at the apple tree and say, look how beautiful the apples are, look how red they are, look how big they are. But nobody says anything good about the tree itself, right? Nobody say anything about the tree itself. This is the fact of life. When you look at a beautiful diya, you can say, wow, look at the diya giving light to its environment. But nobody admires the diya that has to experience so much heat. The source is always neglected. That which is providing the strength is always neglected. Ramji Bhagwan is the source of strength for Hanumanji Maharaj. Ram, as you know, when he was climbing the mountain to go to Lanka, all he was doing was chanting Ramji's name, Ramji's name, Ramji's name. That's all he was doing. So today, let us bow to Hanumanji Maharaj, his Lord, Bhagwan Shri Ram, as we do every Tuesday. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Shri Ramchandra Kripalu Bhaj Man Haran Bhav Bhay Darun Nav Kanjalochan Kanja Mukh Kanja Pad Kanjarunam Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Kandarp aganit amit chabi navneer neeraj sundaram pat peet manahu tarit ruchi shuchi naumi janak sutavaram Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Bhaju deen bandhu dinesh danav daitya vanshani kandanam Raghunandayanand khand koshal chand dasharath nandanam Shri Ram, Shri मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारुभुजार अंग विभूषणम आजानुभुज सर चापधर संग्राम जित कर दूषणम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनिमन रंजनम मम हृदय कंजनिवास कुरु कामाधिकल दल गंजनम श्री राम 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 जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
ओ जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय ओ श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
राम जय राम जय राम
ओ जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम
जय जय राम
ओ श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम
जय जय राम
ओ जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय ओ जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय ओ जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम बोले सियापति रामचंद्र भगवान की जय श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार बरनो रघुवर बिमल जसु जोदायक फल चारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहो मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान ओ कहियो जी हनुमान ओ कहियो जी हनुमान कहियो जी हनुमान ओ कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिन्हु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमत निवार सुमति के कंचन वरण विराज सुवेशा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा हमारे राम जी से राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान।
हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हाथ भद्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कान्हे मूंज जनेऊ साजे, शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप
महाजगवंदन।
और विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिवे को प्रभु चरित सुनिवे को रसिया। राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा, भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के अरे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हरष उर लाए, रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिया भरत सम भाई। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। सहस बदन तुम्हरो यश गावे, यस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे, सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद अरे यम कुबेर दिगपाल चाहते, कवि को विद कहि सके कहते, तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा, राम मिलाए राज पर दीन्हा। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। अरे तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना, युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर पल, प्रभु मुद्रिका मेघ मुख माही, जल दिलांग गए अचरज नाहि, दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। राम के द्वारे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे, सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा, अरे आपन तेज सम्हारो वापे, तीनों लोक हाकते कापे, भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। अरे नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा, संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा, और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, तासु अमित जीवन फल पावे। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान।
चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा है, पर सिद्धि जगत उजियारा, साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, हरे अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता, स्वर दीन जानकी माता, राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे, अंत काल रघुवरपुर जाहि,
जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई।
और देवता चित्त न धरहि, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि, संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हो जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाही, जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंधि
महासुख होई।
जो यह पर हनुमान चालीसा, हो सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा, तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा। हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान, हमारे राम जी से राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। पावन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूर्ति रूप, राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसहूँ सुरभूप सिया, भज राम चंद्र की जय, शरणम प्रभु। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सिया भज राम चंद्र की जय। राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम
जय जय राम।
ओ राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम
जय जय राम।
ओ बंदव नाम राम रघुबर को, बंदव नाम राम रघुबर को, हे तू कृसानु भानु हिम कर को, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम
जय जय राम।
ओ विधि हरि हर भय वेद प्राण सो, विधि हरि हर भय वेद प्राण सो, अगुण अनुपम गुण निधान को, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम
जय जय राम।
ओ महामंत्र जोई जपत महेशु, महामंत्र जोई जपत महेशु, काशी मुकुट ही हेतु उपदेशु, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम
जय जय राम।
Now all of us have our own mantra. I think people are attached to different mantras, to different forms of the Lord. Alag alag roop hai hamare paas. We have so many different forms of Bhagwan, and we are all attached to so many different forms, which is all good. And Ishtadev, as you know, I think these are things I'm going to go over and over because it makes sense to do it. Your Ishtadev, who is your Ishtadev? Your Ishtadev is a form of God. When somebody says Ishtadev, it is your form of God that you are naturally attached to. Just like you in life, you will have a buddy, a friend, a sister, a brother, someone who you can, in sadness or in happiness, you can go and talk to them. You don't care whatever time of the night it is or whatever time of day it is. You know that they're working, they're not working, whatever it is, but you know if you text or you call them, they will not get upset with you because you have this level of comfort with them. No? I don't know if you have such a person. There's not a lot of people like that in the world, but if you have someone like that, care for them, because it is okay to have this human life, this life that we are living. There are certain needs that we have, and among them it is the need to communicate, right? But it doesn't mean that you have to if you don't have anybody good to talk to. If you don't have any good to talk to, don't say anything to anybody. But everybody have this kind of one or two person in their life they can tell anything to. Similarly, there's Bhagwan. There's that Bhagwan that you can go to and you can tell him anything. You can call in your Krishna, whether it is 2 o'clock in the morning or whether you're in Guyana, Trinidad, India, Barbados, Jamaica. It doesn't matter. When you call upon him, he's going to answer. Or you can call on your Hanumanji, because it doesn't matter what part of the world he's flying. You think you can fly? Oh, you don't know what part of the world he's flying and traveling to. When you call upon him, he's going to come. So why don't we do that now? Everybody say, Jai Bajrang Bali. Jai Bajrang Bali. In the mandir and online as well, I like everybody to say, Jai Bajrang Bali. Jai Bajrang Bali. Because when you say Jai Bajrang Bali, what happens? It doesn't matter where he's flying, who he's transporting, who is his passenger, where he is. He's going to hear you. The name Bajrang Bali means one with enormous amount of strength. And when you call the Lord in a name that has so much strength, you become strong as well. Jai Bajrang Bali. Right? So you have that God, that form of the Lord that you're attached to. For me, it is him. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Jagadamba. And they come, no matter what time of the night it is. Similarly, you have a mantra that you can chant. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Ham Hanumate Namah, Om Gam Ganapate Namah. Every one of us have that mantra that we're connected to. Let me tell you a little secret if you don't know. A lot of us, when we take Guru Diksha, the Guru gives you a mantra. And the Guru always tells you that, this mantra, this is a very powerful mantra. I think everybody knows that. Guru mantra is a very powerful mantra. When you chant this mantra, you become powerful. Well, that's so. However, that mantra will only become powerful if you use it very often, right? Like when we took Guru Diksha in Sri Vidya tradition, you have to chant a mantra minimum 30,000 times in a month. And the Guru you got to count, right? Because how does a mantra become powerful? A mantra becomes powerful when you use it in yourself, in your body. You do not ever chant a mantra to please God. If you chant Om Namah Shivaya one time today, the Lord is happy. If you chant it 30,000 times tomorrow, the Lord is happy. Because you're not chanting to make God happy. That mantra is for you to experience something more blissful. That is why you're chanting the mantra. For you to experience something more blissful. Right? So that is the power of mantra. It is like you can have the fastest car in the world. But if you leave it on your driveway for a month, 2 months, you didn't drive it at all, then you start to get rusty. It's the fastest car in the world, but you're not using it. So mantra is about how you can use it, how many times, how often you chant it. And everybody has different mantra. But Hanumanji mantra, what is Hanumanji's mantra? Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. That is his mantra. In all the books that is written, when it is written about Hanumanji Maharaj, when people are approaching him, when they are talking to him, when they introduce him in the book, it is always about Jai Shri Ram. When he takes off, Jai Shri Ram. When he lands, Jai Shri Ram. when he delivers a blow to the Rakshas. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. When he wins a victory. Jai Shri Ram. And you know what is the message he's giving all of us? Is that when you attain victory, you must not take credit for that victory, because that's not your victory. You take that victory and you place it at the feet of the Lord. You know, when a Hindu engagement ceremony is done, what we do, when boy and girl get engaged, or whoever get engaged, when they receive the gift, you know, they receive some sweets and coconut and so on, they take that gift, and the first thing they do, they take the gift and they go and they give it to their parents. You know why we do that? Because the child, whatever presents they receive in their life, they're supposed to be the first present. Anyways, they take it and they place it at the feet of the parents. I have attained this because of you. Similarly, whenever Hanumanji wins a victory, Jai Shri Ram, he places that victory at the feet of the Lord. Every victory in our life, we must place at the feet of Bhagwan, because it is not our victory, it is the Lord's victory. You bought a new home, thank God for it. We do a puja in our home to say, Prabhu, this is what we do. We do a puja, we say, thank you, Prabhu, bless us. This is your home, Lord. It's not my home. I'm just renting it from you. You give it to the bank. I'm renting it from the bank and you. Prabhu, thank you. You bought a new car. Prabhu, thank you for it. I bless it. This is what we do as Hindus, because we're thankful for everything that we receive. Right? This is what we do. So what happens? Hanumanji Maharaj, anything he does, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. Tulsidas ji, as he wrote the Ramcharitmanas, what did he do? Bando naam Ram Raghubar ko. Bando naam, Tulsidas ji says, Bando naam Ram Raghubar ko hetu krisanu bhanu him kar ko. मैं श्री रघुनाथ जी के नाम राम की वंदना करता हूँ, जो सूर्य और चंद्रमा का कारण एवं बीच है। वह राम नाम ब्रह्मा विष्णु और शिव रूप है, वह वेदों का प्राण है, निर्गुण उपमा रहित और दिव्य गुणों की खान है। तुलसीदास जी bows to the name of Ram Bhagwan. He didn't bow to Ram Bhagwan, he didn't bow to the picture of Ram Bhagwan, a murti of Ram Bhagwan. Bandao naam Ram Raghubar ko. Tulsidas ji says, I bow to the name of Ram. I bow to the name of Ram. Why? Ram se bara Ram ka naam, Ram se bara Ram ka naam. अंत में निकला ये परिणाम, अंत में निकला ये परिणाम। राम से बड़ा राम का नाम, राम से बड़ा राम का नाम। हो सिमरो नाम रूप बिन देखे, कौड़ी लगे नाराम। सिमरो नाम रूप बिन देखे, कौड़ी लगे नाराम। नाम के बांधे खिंच आएंगे, आखिर एक दिन राम राम से बड़ा राम का नाम, राम से बड़ा राम का नाम। अंत में निकला ये परिणाम, अंत में निकला ये परिणाम। राम से बड़ा राम का नाम, राम से बड़ा राम का नाम। Tulsidas ji did not bow to the form of Ram, to the murti of Ram. He bows to the name Ram. Why? Ram se bada Ram ka naam. Because greater than Ram Bhagwan himself, greater than the Lord is his name. We cannot fetch the Lord and carry him physically anywhere, but we can take his name anywhere we go. That's one. Secondly, the greatest devotee on this earth that has ever walked on this earth was Hanumanji Maharaj. And the source of his strength was not Ram Bhagwan, it was the name Ram himself. So Tulsidas ji says, Bandao Naam Ram Raghubar ko. I bow to the name Ram. That is the source of all light. Hetu krasanu bhanu him karko. Whether of the fire of the sun or the moon, the essence of Brahma, Hari and Hara. He is the vital breath of the Vedas, Ram Nam. The impersonal, the unique, the treasure house of perfection. I bow to that name, Ram Bhagwan. You know the mantra? Sahasranam Ram Ram Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranam Tatulyam Ram Ram Ranal. The name of Ram, when you take the name of Ram one time, it is equivalent to 1,000 names of the Lord. Very great name. Very, very great name. It is that name that was written on the rocks that allowed the rocks to float. You know all those stories. So Tulsidas ji says, it is fitting for me to bow to that name that was a fuel to Hanumanji's life. That is why I have always encouraged people. You know, we neglect the very basic things of life. We neglect the very basic things of life, and we embrace things that we think bring us joy and happiness, but they destroy you. They destroy you, right? One of the basic things we should do is encourage people to this part of dharma. Not everybody is going to, sing bhajan whole day. Nobody should do that. You have work to do. You have families to attend to. You have parties and so to go. That's no problem. But you've got to balance this thing. Encourage people whenever you see them. Let us go on to our temple. Just like people pick you up to go to a lunch and a dinner. So let us go. This guy is saying something, or this lady is saying something about dharma. If you like it, you take it. If you don't like it, just like you get food. If you like to eat the food, you eat it. If you don't, you just leave it. That is, encourage people to do something good in the path of dharma. That is Hanumanji. He brings people together. Tulsidas ji says that Maha Mantra Joi Japata Mahesu Kahi Mukut Hetu Upadesu. It is this mantra. This mantra is like a spell. Maha Mantra Joi Japata Mahesu. This name Ram is like a spell. You believe in spell? Right? People think that we have spells in we do. We do, but you've got to earn it. You've got to earn it, right? It's not a spell to cast a spell as in the movies, but the Lord's name is a spell. Maha Mantra Joi Japata Mahesu. The great spell of Ram's name was muttered by Mahesh, by Shiva himself. We know Shivji Bhagwan, when he closes his eyes, he sees Ram. When he opens his eyes, he sees Ram, because he admires the simple form of Narayan. This great spell of a name was muttered by Shiva, who enjoys it as effecting salvation at Kashi. Ganesha knows its power by the might of the name he's forced to be worshipped. This is the power of Ramji's name. Jan Adi Kabi, Nam Pratapu Adi Kavi. Who's Adi Kavi? Adi Kavi means the poet of all poets, Valmiki. The most ancient poet, Valmiki, knew the power of the name, for he was purified by repeating it backwards. You all know the story of Valmiki. You know, he was a highway chokanrab. You know chokanrab? Highway thief. He used to thief the things from the saints when they used to go to take their bath. He used to thief their brass and go sell it and things like that. And one day a saint caught Valmiki and said, "Hey thief, come. Instead of doing all this here, what you want? You want peace? Yeah, peace. Go and chant Ram's name. You'll find so much peace. You'll find so much happiness." And Valmiki says, "Who name? Ram." So what do I have to say? The saint says, "Rama, Rama, 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 Rama." Just say that. And he says, what I have to do? The saint says, when you're chanting it, just be still. Don't let anything disturb you. Don't move, don't think about anything. Because in meditation or in japam, sthira, that what is called sthira. Sthira means stillness. You are immovable. That is the secret to your success. He said, that's it? He said, yes. Valmiki went, and instead of chanting Rama, 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 he chanted the name backwards, which is Mara, 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 Mara. Mara means to kill. Huh? When you chant Rama backward, it means death. So he says Mara, Mara, Mara. But we all know when we chant a name backward, eventually at a certain cycle, it becomes the right name again. So let's try it. Mara, 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 Mara. You understand? You started Mara and you end up with Rama. Mara, Mara, Mara. He chanted it backwards. And what happened? Ants' nest was built upon him. An ants' nest was built upon him. When we see an ant today, we run away, and at least the Canadian children. But an ant's nest was built upon him, and he didn't move. That's why his name is Valmiki, the ant's nest. Huh? This is the name, a power of the name of Ram. This evening, my message to all of you is to take Ram's name. If you yarn, if you break your skin, Bharat says in the Ramayana, if you chant the name of Ram, you break your skin, you yarn, well, Jai Shri Ram. You're getting up on your thigh, Jai Shri Ram, you stomp your toe, Jai Shri Ram. If you take that name alone of Ram, it, of course, allows your troubles to disappear. Very powerful name, but you have to have a lot of faith in it. This evening, I bring to you the greatness of Ramji Bhagwan's name, and I will like to chant our final Hanumanji Chalisa. After that, you'll hear 2 bhajan. And after that, I have a little announcement. I want all of you to stay because it's a very important announcement of some things that we need and upcoming activities. But it's a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here. Wherever you're from, I don't know where you're watching from. And thank you all for joining online this evening. And there are a few people in the temple as well. So I'd like to ask you to continue to be, a servant to the Lord and to deliver your devotion to the Lord in a stellar manner. It's a beautiful evening here in Brampton, at least where we are. Today the temple yard was pretty busy. A lot of the volunteers are here. For the past while they're working to make things happen. We are redoing our stairs and there's a lot of work. Then today we have serviced all the ACs and things. Those are big work. And a lot of things are happening in the temple. Maintenance activities are happening in the temple. So whenever you come, just follow some rules of how to maneuver. And please remain a servant of the Lord. And remember, Hanumanji Maharaj, his work becomes lighter when you say Jai Shri Ram. So everybody, what are we going to say? Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raj. Everybody. निज मन मुकुर सुधार बरनो रघुबर बिमल जसु जोदायक फल चार. जय श्री राम. बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार. बल बुद्धि विद्या दे हो मोहि हर हो कलेश विकार. If any one of you are going through any lower moments in your life, if any one of you are going through any pains or any sicknesses in your life, it is my prayer this evening that our Hanumanji Chalisa bring you relief. It is such a beautiful evening. The sun is out, but still, it doesn't matter. People still go through challenges and troubles in life. And it is my prayer that Hanumanji heals you and he uplifts your mood, even if it's for a few minutes that you're involved in Satsangh. I hope you're uplifted, you're healed. So many of you are online this evening, I see. It's great that you can join us in Satsangh, and a lot of people from Queens and Brooklyn and so on are joining us, from Florida and things like that. Anyways, God bless all of you. Thank you for joining in. And I pray that Hanumanji heal all of you. Please chant your Hanumanji Chalisa. And if you don't even know to sing it, play it in your home. There are so many ways in which you can play a song these days. YouTube, Spotify, whatever it is. You play it and you can play back these programs with the mantras and everything. But let Hanumanji always be a part of your life. Jai Sri Ram. जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीश तीनों लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बलधामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमत निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुवेशा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा हाथ भद्र और ध्वजा विराजे कान्हे मूंज जने उसाजे शंकर सुवर्ण केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करीबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हरस उर लाए रघुपति की नहीं बहुत बढ़ाई तुम मम प्रिया भरत संभाई सहस बदन तुम्हरो यश गावे अस कही श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित रहीशा यम कुबेर दिगपाल जाते कवि कोविद कहीं सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाए राज पर दीन्हा तुम्हरो विभीषण माना
लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना युग सहस्र योजन पर भाना दिव्यता ही मधुर पर जाने प्रभु मुद्रिका मेरे मुख माही जलद लागी गए अजर जनाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे देते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे
होत न गया बिन पैसारे सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे तीनों लोक हाथ ते कापे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जप नाम सुनावे नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा
जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा
संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा
तिनके काज
मनोरथ
जो कोई लागे सासु अमृत जीवन फल पावे।
चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा है, परसिद्धि जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे,
असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे।
अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित न धरहि, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करहि। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शत बार पात कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होई सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। और तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा। की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसहूँ सुरभूप। पवन सुत हनुमान की, बोले उमापति महादेव की। पवन सुत हनुमान की, सिया भज रामचंद्र की जय। Quick reminder before Bhumika and Arjun sings. Is Friday coming, is our first Friday in June. So the first Friday we do the Durga Ma Abhishekam, the bathing ceremony of the mother. She'll be changed as well. Inviting all of you for our live program here in the temple and online as well. Visit us as you enjoy a different energy in the presence of the divine. Friday evening, all of you invited for 6 p.m. for the puja of Ma Durga. If you'd like to be a Shrota for the evening, please let us know as well. You can call the temple, you can email the temple, you can text us. There are so many ways to reach us, so no excuse for that. Then Saturday morning is the first Saturday of June, the month. So we have Navgraha Puja. Every first Saturday of the month, we have Navgraha Puja. So if you'd like to be a Shrota, these things are free, by the way. You don't have to, there's no set fee for it. You make a donation. You buy the ingredients in the store. You don't make, there's no set fee, but please come on out and let's just be part of the Navgraha Puja. We do the Abhishekam of all the Grahas, and we do Hanumanji Puja and Shivji Puja and things like that. So it takes about 2 hours on a Saturday morning. Come on out and just let us know if you'd like to participate. And then on the 18th of June, we have our walkathon, our annual walkathon. You can make a donation of minimum $20 to walk. It's a beautiful thing we do every year, except the last 2 years for COVID. You have to sign up online. We didn't print forms because people don't come to the temple. A lot of people don't come to the temple. So we have online sign up. If you go on the website, you'll see walkathon on the tabs there. Just click it, fill out your name and your donation and how many people are coming. I'd like all of you to come out on the 18th at 8 a.m. and let us walk. You know, we have a pathway that we're walking. We'd like all of you to be part of that process. Then the 26th of the month, 26th of June, we have our annual Havan. A lot of things are happening this year. A lot of weddings and everything back up. So we cannot do 24 hours. So we'll do 12 hours of Havan on June 26th. That is from a Sunday from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. It'll be nice. We'll do it a little different this time so that you'll have a little bit. Anyway, I'll tell you what we're doing. So the form will be up tonight for you to sign up. Please do so. 26th of June. Looking forward to see all of you. Finally, I need something from you. So I'm going to ask you very politely. We need all our lawnmowers of the temple are broken. We had 4 lawnmowers. They're all broken. And the reason they are all broken because they are all old lawnmowers that were given to us by people. They brought their broken stuff and they give us their problems. So it's broken. So the lawn has to be mowed, and lawn has to be cut and taken care of, just like yours. So I would like 2 lawnmowers for the temple, 2 nice ones, not the one in your garage that you have, unless it's in a box, new brand. We'd like to buy 2 lawnmowers for the temple. I think it's a good thing to do. We don't want any used stuff because it is problem. So I'd like 2 people or 2 families or however to buy 2 lawnmower and give us. Or I'm not going to go into the temple's finances for this. This is little things that our community can do. All the gas money that we've been saving by not coming to the temple, you can probably donate it. One is about $500 at Lowe's. I see it in the other day. A nice one that you can, press a button and you run by yourself and things like that, So another one we got push and whatever. It's about $500 for one. I think 2 families can take care of that easily. Most of you have my phone number. Send me a text and say, Panaji, I like to sponsor the lawnmower. You'll deposit your money in the account and we're good. Just 2 lawnmowers, $1,000. It's not a lot I can ask for. So we want this done by this weekend so we can start the temple's work. We have a lot of maintenance work to do this year. A lot of it. Hundreds and thousands of dollars we're spending on maintenance. And because we have to. You have to keep the building properly. You have to keep it well. You have to service it. Like right now we're servicing all of the AC units. Some of them are broken, things like that. A lot of money is being spent. We are doing the marble, the stone for the entrance of the temple here to beautify it, make it look nice. Then the pillars of the fences will be done as well. So a lot of money we're spending, and we have to find ways. People don't come to the temple, so we have to find ways to get back this money. So that is why I ask of you, if you can start with a lawnmower. We need 2 lawnmower, $500 a piece. Just text me and tell me, Panditji, I like to do that, and we'll do that for you. All right, so that's all I had. Thank you very much. We're going to have 2 bhajans now. This evening, our team, we have a very young team at the temple here doing our programs. On the stage, we have this evening Bhumika and Arjun and Avin. They are here this evening supporting. It's beautiful to see young people here on a school afternoon. They have homework to do. They are in high school. They're doing a lot of things. But they're here this evening to... And Anaya is here as well, but she's not here today. She's part of our team as well for the evening. So nice to see young people out in the afternoons just to give their time to Satsangh. So I'm glad that they're here. And of course, Bhuvan is doing the technical work today. It's sort of a light day for him, Tuesdays. I'm sure he's at the back there relaxing some way. But it's nice to see all of you online to join with us. Thank you so much. We'll have 2 bhajans. Bhumika will sing 1 bhajan. And then Arjun, please enjoy these bhajans. And while the children are singing, say Jai Shri Ram, so you can enjoy their songs and it can become part of you as well. After that, we'll do Aarti.
मुझे अपनी शरण में दे दो राम, दे दो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में दे दो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में दे दो राम, दे दो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में दे दो राम। दो क्षण मन में
Arjun will sing his bhajan for this evening, and then we'll go Arti after this.
सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, पिछली साक दरो संतन की याद सवारेगा, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम। जगनति गज बल अपनो भरत्यो, नेक सर्यो नहीं काम, निर्बल हुए बलराम पुकारो, आए आदे नाम, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम। दुपत सुता निर्बल बैठा दिन, तज आए निज धाम, दुशासन की बुझा तकित भई, बसन रूप वैश्याम, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, पिछली साक दरो संतन की आद सवारेगा, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम। अप बल तप बल और बाहुबल, छोटा है बलदान, सूर किशोर कृपा ने सब बल, हारे को हरिनाम, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, पिछली साक दरो संतन की आने सवारेगा, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम, सुनरी मैंने निर्बल के बलराम।
Thank you very much, Arjun. Beautiful song to Bhagwan Sri Ram. This concludes our puja. We'll have Arti now. Please let everyone stand for Arti. Om Yani Kani Cha Papani Janmantar Kritani Cha तानि सर्वाणि नश्यन्तु प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे।
आरती कीजिए हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दमन रघुनाथ कला की। आरती कीजिए हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दमन रघुनाथ कला की। आरती कीजिए हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दमन रघुनाथ कला की। आरती कीजिए हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दमन रघुनाथ कला की। जाके बल से गिरिवर कापे, रोग दोष जाके निकट न जाके। अंजनी पुत्र महाबलदाई, संतन के प्रभु सदा सहाय। आरती कीजिए हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दमन रघुनाथ कला की। आरती कीजिए हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दमन रघुनाथ कला की। देवी रघुनाथ बताए, लंका जारि सिया सुध लाई। कसपोत समुद्र सिखाई, जात पवन सुत वारण लाई। आरती कीजिए हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दमन रघुनाथ कला की। आरती कीजिए हनुमान लला की, दुष्ट दमन रघुनाथ कला की। दुष्ट दमन रघुनाथ कला की।
दुष्ट दलन रघुनाथ कला की। ओम शांताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं, विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं, लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविद्यानगम्यं, वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनां, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा, गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। बोल गणपति भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, सियाभज रामचंद्र की, जगदम्बिका माता की। नमः पार्वती पतये, हर 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 महादेव शंभो। सत्य सनातन धर्म की सबको ये जय जय सीताराम। जय सीताराम एवरीवन। हैव अ ब्लिसफुल नाइट। शुभ रात्रि। गुड नाइट।